On Trojans Live, Jordan Moore, John Jackson, and joined now by Taylor Whittingham, senior captain for USC women's volleyball. And, you know, I bring up the captain thing because that meant a lot this year. You guys did not start the way a women's volleyball team usually starts, and your leadership, I bet, was tested right away.
Yes.
Not used to losing this, early on, and you guys have bounced back. So, what were the magic words? How did you guys bounce back from a strange start?
We definitely made some changes in our system. I mean, last year you saw our offense was really fast, and so we got rid of Sam, so we had to change around a few things, and we have different players, and so that's totally fine to just change some things up, and so that's what we did. But it definitely was a challenge at the beginning, but I think just going through practice and seeing what works for us really helped.
You know, I have to go to volleyball 101 here, so I got to take a step back.
Okay.
Explain to me, you play the libero position. Explain to me the libero position and the substitution rotation,
and why you wear a different color jersey.
And why you have a different color jersey.
Okay, so I wear a different color jersey because I don't count as a substitute. So it doesn't count against us in any way, and I can go in for whoever, but normally I go in for a middle because the middle will only play in the front row and I only play in the back row. So I can play like all 6 rotations, and they can play all 6 rotations on the front.
Okay.
What makes a great libero?
Yeah.
I think just being consistent in passing and defense, and just going all out for every ball, because I mean that's the only thing that you really are out there for, and so you might as well be good at it.
Right, and the one thing that you specialize in from that position is the ability to get digs, and you had 25 digs in the last game.
Yes.
How do you end up in that position to be able to get all the digs? I mean, I know you have people blocking at the net, but is it skillfully placed in terms of being able to get as many digs as you're in position to make?
Well, definitely my blockers help me a lot because they take away a certain area of the court, so I just take the part, or like the angles away, which we use angles a lot in volleyball. I take the angle away that they're not responsible for, and so I bail them out and they bail me out at some point, so we work together on that.
I was talking to you right before we came on, and Natalie Haglund was such a star here. I mean, she started from her freshman season on, and you had big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that, replacing somebody who was, maybe the greatest at her position in school history?
Yeah. Natalie, I came in when she was a senior, so I was a freshman, and just getting to watch her play and getting to practice with her and learning from her was just so unique and awesome, and she was so helpful and just so nice about teaching me things that she's learned over her 4 years, and she's amazing to this day. I am so in awe of her, and I really appreciate all the help that she's given me, and it definitely was a big shoes to fill, but she told me, or Mick told me, he was like, "You're not Natalie, like just be Taylor, like just be yourself," and but definitely I used some things that Natalie has told me and used it to myself.
Now you play for what we consider a USC Trojan legendary coach, and Coach Haley.
Coming up on 500 wins.
Yeah, he's 2 wins away, right? So so with Coach, what makes him so special? What makes him legendary?
Well, he's definitely been around the game a long time.
Right.
So he's seen everything from community college to the Olympics. So he's really been at every single level, and I think he just has so much experience in all of those levels that he's able to bring little tidbits from those and bring it to us.
What's volleyball tradition? What are you going to do when he gets that 500th? We go Gatorade shower? We throw him up? What do we do in volleyball?
I'm definitely down for a Gatorade shower. I mean, why not?
Just everyone spikes the ball at him? I don't know what the tradition is.
Oh, you're giving some good ideas.
This week you've got the Pac-12 Challenge, Oklahoma on Thursday, Maryland on Friday. You know what's coming up next week?
Oh, UCLA.
UCLA at the Galen Center, everybody.
Yeah.
USCTrojans.com/tickets. You can always walk right up to the Galen Center box office, too, on match night. And, this is one of the most popular teams at USC, so you're going to be fighting for seats. But don't overlook anybody.
No,
but make sure you
not.
get those Bruins next week.
I will try my best.
That's Taylor Whittingham, senior captain and libero for USC women's volleyball, and they are riding a 6-match win streak into this week's Pac-12 Challenge. Thank you, Taylor. When we come back, it's another student athlete. Former freshman, I guess last year freshman All-American, now sophomore star. Cam Smith is next on Trojans Live.